Hi everyone, this is All Things Lymph and I am back again. I wanted to make another video so that I could show you the dry brushing for your scalp. I had a comment about that and I thought, well, maybe I better clarify that a little bit more, just because some people are having trouble dry brushing their scalp through thicker hair. So if you do have thick hair, it might be difficult to get the horsehair brush bristles to make contact with your scalp. So, I just want to show you real quick, I guess. The horsehair brush that I use is right here. I bought this on Amazon. I also have the blue strap. This strap came with it. It has little knobbies on the one side and then little bristles on this side right here. You can see those. And then I bought a boar hair brush because I wanted to try and see what is the difference between the horsehair and the boar hair. Well, the boar hair to me is a little bit more rough. The bristles are a little bit more rough. I prefer the horsehair. This is the one I use all the time. I use this for my head to toe, and then I use the boar hair for the underside of your feet. Like you use it. This is good for the bottom of the feet. That's my preference. You may have a different preference. I did go ahead and buy a facial brush to use to brush my skin. I don't feel that this is soft enough for my face, and so I just massage the lymph nodes on my face. I don't use any brushes on my face or the front of my neck. So what I do, this is how I brush my scalp. The first thing I do is I will brush the area here. Let me get my glasses off and I can show you. I'm going to brush this part here where the ear comes into your face or to your hairline area. So you're going to brush all of that area there. You're going to brush it on this side too. You're going to brush all of the hairline all the way around, and I just do it in circles like this all the way around my hairline. And then I brush the back of the neck here. So I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that well. And I do that several times around in circles to get that lymph fluid moving in those areas. And then what I do is I massage my face, all of the lymph node areas here, especially around the sinus areas here, and then all this area here and down in here and along the jawline, down this portion of my neck, on either side of your Adam's apple, and then there's lymph all the way here. And then you want to do massaging your neck here too, and then all down all the sides and all the back of the neck. Massage it. You don't have to do it hard. You're just only targeting your lymph nodes, and they're just under the skin, so you don't have to push in hard. You're not giving yourself a muscle massage. You're just massaging the lymph nodes. And then I also brush the back of the neck area. I don't brush the front, but I do the sides a little bit, and I do the back here too. And then you're going to do your shoulders and everything. You're going to come forward here and come forward here down to the collarbone areas here, because there's lymph, main lymph node here and here on both sides, and all this drains into there. All of this here drains down in here too. So you want to make sure you get that circulating, get it moving. And then I go from there. I do the hand and the back and the front and everything, the sides, the wrist, and then just keep going down. And you're going to do it, I don't know, 7 or 10 times. You're brushing each section and you're just lifting your arm up and you're going down like this. If you are an early long haul, or I shouldn't say an early one, if you are just starting this treatment plan and you're in the first few weeks of it and you can't move your arms very well, or you can't move your legs very well because they're in pain, or you have a lot of pain, you have a lot of abdominal pain, you're going to do as much dry brushing as you can. But again, if you're in pain, you're going to just do it the best that you can, because you don't want to, like for instance, when I first started doing this treatment plan with the dry brushing and detoxing my lymph system to get the COVID proteins out of my lymph nodes and out of my lymph system so that I could feel better, I couldn't hardly move my left arm. I could not lift it up like this. I couldn't lift it up like this. I couldn't do any of that. So I basically had the lower portion, and I'll show you. This was how I could move my arm. It was basically up and down like this. If I brought it out anywhere away from my body, it hurt so bad. I had fluid pockets here and here, and then I had a rash on here from it being so toxic in this area. It was all blocked up. The lymph system was backed up and blocked, and then eventually after the third week, by the end of the third week, I managed to get everything to drain using the steam packs and using the dry brushing and drinking lemon and ginger water. So, and you can see in the treatment plan all of the things that I did that first 3 to 6 weeks. So, like I said, you want to just keep doing all of that, and then you're going to brush your abdomen, and you're going to go around like this on the abdomen itself, and you're going to brush all the way around, and then you're going to work on the legs. I could not get my camera to position right to be able to get the legs in, but it's the same thing as you're doing on your arms. You're going to go down to your feet. You're going to do from the top of your feet and the bottom of your feet up. So then work on the shin area and the calf area, and then come up on the top part of your legs. So once you get that done, and really it shouldn't take you longer than 7 or 10 minutes outside of right before you take a shower. And then once you get that brushed, and always too, you want to make sure you took your clothes off. You have to do this. You actually have to do this to your skin, so you can't do it through your clothes. So take your clothes off right before you're going to take a shower or a bath, and then dry brush really quick. And then you want to get your lower back and everything too, the best that you can, if you can. And then once I get in the shower, I use this strap, and I just have this hanging on my shower curtain hook, and so that it's in there all the time. And then I take it off of there, and I use this for my back, and I do this. And like I said, in the very beginning, when I couldn't hardly move my arm, I could just barely hang on to it a little bit down here, and I just kind of kept my arm down, and then I would go like this, and I would basically use my right arm to move the strap, and I really wouldn't hardly use my left arm to do that until I could get that stuff starting to move out of there. And you can do this on the lower back here, which is just like this. Just hang on to them, and then you do that. And you can do it on your bottom, on the back of your legs, on the calves, on the bottom of your feet. You can use it for any part of your body in the shower, but this has to be used wet. I think on the box when I got it, it might have said you can use it dry and wet, but I tried it dry, it does not work. So this is really only a wet brushing. It only has a wet brushing capability. So I put soap on it, and then it runs really smoothly that way with the soap and the water. So, and then again, use your steam packs, heat these up in the microwave, and you can put these on your neck. You can put them on any part of your body where you might have some pain going on from the lymph system being backed up and clogged up from the COVID-19 proteins, from your own immune system proteins, because it's been trying to it's been inflamed, and it has a lot of inflammation, and that is what is causing all of the pain that's in your body. So what you want to do too is when you're in the shower and then you're washing your hair, you can take that opportunity to go ahead and massage that scalp then. So I do the hairline and everything, and the neck and all the other parts, get in the shower, and then when I'm washing my hair, I just massage that scalp real quick while I'm doing that, and then it gets it done much more quickly. I'm doing two things at once, washing the hair and doing that at the same time, so then I can make sure I'm not spending too much time in the shower. I like to take short showers, so it's added a little bit of time since I do the strap and everything in there, and then it's added a little bit of time to my morning routine, having to do the brushes, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long, and I'm really down to probably like 5 to 7 minutes maybe in the morning dry brushing my body. I can do it really quickly now. At first it takes a little bit extra time to get used to it, but you are going to find your own way of doing it and whatever works for you. If you have skin that's sunburned, if you have skin that has it's really thin or a rash on it, you don't want to brush the areas that have rashes or something wrong with your skin. If you have sores on that, on an area of your skin, do not brush that area. Brush everything else, but don't brush that until it's healed up. Once you have that all healed up, then you can brush that. If it's the sunburn, obviously try not to get sunburned because you want to be able to brush every day. So always wear your sunscreen outside. That being said, you do want to get some vitamin D from the sun. So a few minutes in the sun, get your vitamin D. It doesn't take very long, just a few minutes, but also then put your sunscreen on because you don't want to have the sunburn. I was out for a few minutes initially when we started getting nicer weather, and I have fair skin, so my skin was starting to, I came back in and I had a little bit of summer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to brush on that area because it got a little bit too much sun. It wasn't horrible, and by the next day it was fine, but just a word of warning because I already found that out. And I think that's probably just about it. Again, I will post that treatment plan in the description box. I always do that on all of my videos so that you have access to it. All you have to do is click on the link. It will take you right to the treatment plan, and you can look at it and see what I'm doing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get all this information out to all the long haul COVID persons and people so that everybody can start to feel better. And this treatment plan is working for me. It's working for a colleague at work. It's working for my mom who has long haul COVID, and we're all feeling great and doing so much better. So go ahead and, like I said, please subscribe so that we can get the video out there for everybody to see, and share it with anybody else that you might know who might have long haul COVID. So watch my other videos, and we go in more in depth on the treatment plan and research about COVID-19 and anything that we can do to help our lymph system. So I will catch you in the next video, and bye for now.